If you're thinking about moving to the Myrtle Beach area in 2026, this is the video I would tell you to start with. Every week I talk with people who are excited about the idea of living here, but unsure how to sort through all of the options without making a costly mistake. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the foundational things that you need to understand before you ever look at a specific house so that you can make this move with clarity instead of stress. Hey there, I'm Kevin, and if you're thinking about relocating to the Myrtle Beach area, you are in the perfect place. My family and I moved to the Myrtle Beach area back in 2013, and before that, I relocated multiple times across different states. That combination, living here long-term and relocating several times, is what I bring into every conversation that I have with people considering a move here. My goal isn't to sell you on Myrtle Beach. It's to help you understand how the Myrtle Beach area actually feels to live in day to day, and whether it truly fits the life that you're trying to build. One of the biggest sources of confusion I see is how people use the term Myrtle Beach. Most of the time, they're not talking about one city. They're talking about an entire region. That includes the city of Myrtle Beach, large parts of Horry County with a Myrtle Beach mailing address, independent cities like North Myrtle Beach and Conway, and areas south of Myrtle Beach in Georgetown County, places like Murrells Inlet, Pawleys Island, and parts of Garden City. All that together is what most people mean when they say the Myrtle Beach area. And this distinction matters because daily life can feel very different depending on where you land within that region. This is the area where I see a lot of people accidentally reverse the order. They start scrolling listings before they understand how different parts of the area actually live. Generally speaking, being closer to the beach often means higher prices, higher insurance costs, more traffic, and more exposure to tourism. Living slightly inland usually means more space, less congestion, and still being close enough to enjoy the beach whenever you want. Now, that's not a hard and fast rule, and this is where experience really matters. There are quieter beach pockets. There are inland areas with surprising traffic patterns. This is exactly where my role as a relocation guide comes in, helping you understand the real trade-offs that don't show up on a listing photo or a map pin. Here's the key idea that I want you to remember. Getting the area right comes first. Once that's clear, I can help you find the right home in virtually any area that fits your lifestyle and what you're looking for. A home can be remodeled, a layout can be adjusted, but choosing the wrong area for your lifestyle is much harder to undo. Another thing that causes unnecessary worry is seasonality, usually because people don't yet have context. From a weather standpoint, summers are hot and humid. Not Florida hot and humid, but hot nonetheless. Spring and fall are absolutely beautiful. Winters are mild and very livable. From a tourism perspective, the busiest stretch is roughly from Memorial Day through Labor Day. In tourist-heavy areas, that means more traffic and longer waits. Outside of that window, which is most of the year, daily life here is calm, comfortable, and predictable. And the traffic itself is very relative. Many people relocating here coming from places where congestion is significantly worse, and they're often very surprised by how manageable everyday driving. This is usually the moment where I encourage people to do a quick gut check. The Myrtle Beach area tends to work extremely well for retirees, remote workers, second home buyers, and downsizers. If you rely heavily on public transportation or need a very high local salary from a specialized industry, that's where a deeper conversation is typically important. Healthcare access here is strong. The airport is easy to use, and most people are pleasantly surprised by how livable the area feels once they understand how it's laid out. Once people decide the area fits, housing becomes the next pressure point. Most people I work with do buy fairly quickly because they've done the research and feel confident in their decision. Renting first can make sense in certain situations, but it's far less common than people would expect. What matters most is moving at a pace that allows for good decisions, not rushed ones. And that's where I always guide people in this order. Area first, neighborhood next, home last. New construction and resale both have real advantages. There's no universally right answer to that. only what fits your priority. If this video helped bring clarity, the next step is usually comparison. I recommend watching my suburb and area comparison video, where I walk through the major parts of the Myrtle Beach area side by side on a map so that you can start narrowing options instead of feeling overwhelmed. I'll link the video up here so that you can continue building clarity one step at a time. If you've gotten any value from this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. It helps YouTube share this with others who are thinking about the same move. And if you have any questions or want to talk through your individual situation, I would love to be your trusted resource. Please reach out via phone, text, email, or get on my calendar for a free brief call. Link in the first comment below. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.